Well, don't you know the hoe is coming to town and there's going to be a showdown? Yes, there is. Hi, everybody. Ma Terry here, and I get accused of all sorts of crazy things. Of course, I had an affair with your husband because that's what everybody else wants is somebody else's. Well, what did you describe him as? Garbage. Yes, you did. Oh my gosh. So, how did this 17-year friendship end so miserably? How was it so wonderful? What really happened? Well, and why are we talking about it now? Well, tomorrow I'm headed up to the memorial service of my girlfriend and her husband. I don't know if you remember, but they both died on the same day. Um, yeah, so tomorrow I believe will mark their 50-year wedding anniversary. And this is not the people that I'm accused of having an affair of. Usually, there are people out there that have friendships and they may last 6 months. I sometimes am a good gardener and I can make my relationships last years and years, 17 years, 20 years. I have friends that are 30 years. In fact, I'm friends with my first boyfriend and we started dating in the 60s. Well, I was 4 or 5 at the time and it's such a cute and adorable picture, but we're still friends. I think my secret is I learned to keep my mouth and listen. I listen a lot. But oh my gosh, this story is absolutely crazy and I wanted to tell you. Also, we've been talking about domestic violence and how this plays into it. Okay, so at the time, I had a best girlfriend. Let's say it rhymes with boozin'. Think of a good name that rhymes with boozin'. I don't know, maybe Susan. And we were really good friends. She was a wonderful human being. And then her son came to town. And, I was friends with Sue and her husband for, oh my gosh, I can't even count the years. And, but then her son comes to town, her 40-year-old son with his 19-year-old wife, and her baby and the 40-year-old got her pregnant, the 19-year-old pregnant. So there's this whole zoo going on. Now, me, Sue, and her husband, we would have maybe one martini a night. Remember I told you I came down the mountain and stayed with her for a little bit. But here's what happened. Okay, for an abuser to be effective, what they have to do is separate you from everybody, your support system, all your friends. They need to take you away. They need to isolate you, so you only listen to that one person. So her son comes down with a bunch of drugs, street legal drugs, and before you know it, my friend who was doing a martini, next she's on prescription pills, and next she's on whatever street drugs. Oh my God, it was terrible. She was totally spaced out, and he would put little bugs in her ear, And here's what truthfully happened. Okay, so she'd call me and say, come on over, I want to spend some time with you, or let's go to dinner tonight, I'll meet you at my house. So I'd go over, then all of a sudden he would have an emergency, and it would be, Terry, go talk to my husband for a little bit. I need to give the baby a bath because it pooped on itself, or whatever excuse there was. Go talk to your husband. Now, I am fluent in man speak. I may not know a thing that a man's talking about, but I find their subject matter interesting. So, if he wants to talk about World War II, or who was the guy with the hat, Invasion D-Day, just so many things, or the guy with the elephant coming over the mountain, winning the war. It's like interesting stuff I would never study about. But that kept happening. Terry, go sit with him. Terry, go sit with him. I'm busy. She'd call me up, come over and visit, and go sit with him. Well, one night, it's a Tuesday night and I'm at the art association, and I get these crazy texts, and yes, I saved all those crazy texts. She came home, she started accusing her husband that he was having an affair with me. She threw all the pool furniture into the pool. It was a big, nasty, mean drag down, and it was I feel sorry for them, but too much drugs, too much alcohol. Stop what you're doing and think it through. Did I ever cheat on him? No, I was too messed up. I knew full well. The only person I had dated before had been Bob. That was it. And what was that, 5 years later? It's like when I went into the shelter system, they said if you're broken and the guy you're dating with is broken, and yeah, her husband's pretty broken, all you're going to do is have a broken relationship. And I didn't want that. Oh, and that reminds me, the subject matter for my next videotape will be why I waited 12 years to really date anybody. Oh my gosh, talk about a dry spell. But yeah, so the abuser, if I'm your best buddy and the abuser wants in, what he's going to do is separate us. So he just whisper in her ear, yeah, I think they're having an affair. Yeah, look at them. They're talking together. Well, you idiot, you little, what would I call her? Bubble brained or something? You called me over. You said you wanted to do stuff with me. You told me to go talk to your husband. Figure it out. And it's like some people can't figure it out. So tomorrow's going to be so much fun at the memorial service because they already texted and said they're going to be there. And you know what? I'm going to be there. So, last time I bumped into her at a Dollar Tree and she's like she actually believes this crap. Oh my God. It's like, I'm sorry. Okay, I know what I bring to the table, and it's like, I don't want some broken down. I mean, he's a nice guy, very smart, very intelligent, but you broke him mentally, It's like, oh my God, I don't want that. Why would I want somebody else's, she referred to him as garbage all the time. Why would I want somebody else's garbage or leftovers when I can have a man of my own? And I'm sorry for talking this way, but I'm just trying to be honest with my viewers. I can't wait for fireworks to fly tomorrow. Now, I'm not going to cause any fireworks because, like I said, I sit there and listen and listen and listen. My fireworks take a minute to stew, and then you'll find them in different areas of your life. So it's a warning. Don't start crap with me. Do not start crap with me because you will not like the way it finishes. Now, how badly did my friend spiral out of control? Well, a couple of months after I decided not to be friends with her because she was crazy. Oh my gosh, one of the most fabulous artists in the area. See, what I tried to do was establish a team of top artists, and I'm always on the top 10%, and junior artists, as I call them, and try to raise up the junior artists into her league. So, when this person, Anne, would have an event, I'd bring her over, with me. I do that all the time, getting to bring people that may not be on the top, bring them up to the top shelf or get them to meet, get them to learn what they need, the skills they need to learn. Well, what I heard from Anne was, she came over to our house, and the minute she got there, she puked everywhere because she was so messed up onto drugs and alcohol, and she is not welcome there anymore. So, it's no matter that I call her boozing, what. Yeah. But, so I hope that answered the question. No, I don't want your man. Yes, I'm coming tomorrow. You're not stopping me. And it'll be a delight. It really will be. Oh my God. And if I have any juicy gossip, my viewers are going to know about it. Video cameras are going to be on. But I hope in honor of my good friends, Chris and Bruce, that nothing happens. And like I said, I'm going to keep my mouth shut because that's what I do. People are always amazed. And I think that's one of the reasons why I get along so well with everybody is, I dealt with a guy, 26 years of just him yelling and screaming and freaking out, and I'd be like, yeah. Well, okay. So the next video will be why I waited 12 years, and I think I explained that a little bit. Like I said, Bob was a good catch, but all I could see was I was going to break him apart too. If you're broken, you need to, your relationship with you should be the most important one that you're seeking. Anyhow, everyone, have a great day, and I'll get back with you, okay? Bye.